But we already know, man, they have been leaked Diddy's HIV status. And y'all think Jaguar Wright have been telling these lies for quite some time, but let me explain something to you. See, when you get into that documentary, right? When you get into that documentary and you go back to them Craig Mack days of when he caught HIV and he initially passed from full-blown, isn't that about the same timeline that they were sleeping with all the same? Oh, you better use your head.
A prison official has reportedly backed up the very claims Jaguar Wright has been making for years about Diddy's health. And this latest disclosure seems to connect all the missing pieces.
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak-offs now, that's something normal that happens in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it. Yeah.
It's no secret that Diddy's condition has allegedly declined since entering that jail cell. Many assumed it was simply the result of past lifestyle habits and the sudden shift behind bars, but insiders now suggest it may be far more serious.
Reporting for work in the library, where he is making recommendations and handing out different movies and books for his fellow inmates.
An official from the private facility in Fort Dix, where he was recently transferred, has allegedly indicated that Diddy is dealing with multiple serious health complications. Reports claim it's not just one issue, not two, not even three. And according to sources, that may not even be the most troubling part.
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak-offs now, that's something normal that happens in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it. Yeah.
According to insiders, concerns inside the facility have reportedly intensified, with claims that certain health issues may be affecting others as well. Because if anyone assumed that confinement would automatically change Diddy's behavior, sources suggest that may not be the case. In fact, some reports claim the restricted environment has allegedly worked in his favor. Even before his arrest, Diddy carried billionaire status. He had the network, the power, and according to various accounts, that influence has not completely disappeared despite his incarceration. Some insiders even allege that it has elevated his standing among certain inmates, with whispers that his controversial private gatherings have taken on a different form behind bars. But let's rewind to the time when Diddy was still at the height of his dominance, moving among elite circles and holding the title of a billionaire music mogul. Because according to claims, these reported health concerns didn't just appear overnight. Allegations suggest the situation may trace back years. Some point to the period involving Cassie, while others reference even earlier timelines. After Cassie filed her lawsuit in November 2023, additional individuals began stepping forward, sharing accounts of their alleged experiences with Diddy and the emotional, psychological, and health-related consequences they say followed. Among them was Jonathan Audie, who publicly stated that after his alleged involvement with Cassie and Diddy, he later discovered he had contracted a serious and lifelong illness.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would marry and tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot of business. Because what they would do is Sean talks a lot on the phone and on the TV with speakers and stuff, and I was like a slave, okay? For them, that's what I was. That's all right?
Then there are individuals like Gina, too, who has spoken publicly about what she describes as deeply traumatic experiences allegedly connected to the Los Angeles gatherings tied to Diddy and members of his inner circle. According to her claims, the aftermath was devastating and life-altering.
Y'all know I've come to terms that I don't know who gave me AIDS or HIV, right? So today, I got a message about an interview that I should watch. And this interview happened to include a celebrity man that I was with for a few years, and I actually had feelings for this person.
When you start connecting these allegations with other high-profile figures Diddy was reportedly associated with, the situation begins to look far more complex. It raises questions about how extensive these circles may have been. Take Usher, for example. Many remember the lawsuit filed against him years ago, where he was accused of allegedly exposing multiple individuals to an STI, including claims involving 3 people, one of whom was male.
Usher is facing another lawsuit from this time 3 people.
A man and 2 women, all represented by big-time lawyer. Usher himself has not said whether or not he has the virus. How does the story end?
I never heard from him again.
When you start connecting the dots, Usher has long been linked to Diddy through industry relationships, mentorship dynamics, and reports of shared high-profile parties. If even a fraction of the speculation is accurate, some believe it could suggest that those connections may have carried more than just musical collaboration and influence. And then there's Craig Mack, one of the early faces of Bad Boy Records, who sadly passed away from AIDS-related complications. Online discussions have claimed he distanced himself from Diddy after allegedly witnessing behavior that made him uncomfortable. Was that simply timing? Or did he choose to step away from that environment for deeper reasons? That question continues to circulate in certain corners of the internet. But many argue that the person who suffered the greatest loss in all of this was Kim Porter. In light of the controversy surrounding Diddy, some have speculated whether there was more to her passing than what was officially stated. Her medical records listed pneumonia as the cause of death, yet rumors surfaced online claiming she had tested positive for HIV prior to her sudden passing. So people began asking, was it truly pneumonia, or was something else being concealed? The official report from the LA County Medical Examiner concluded that the cause was low-burn pneumonia. An autopsy was performed, toxicology results came back clear, and the case was officially closed in 2019. Despite that, speculation continued to spread. There were whispers online suggesting something more serious had been involved. Kim Porter's father publicly expressed doubts, stating that he struggled to accept the pneumonia explanation. He said something about the situation didn't feel right to him, and he wasn't the only one who questioned the official narrative.
Kim Porter dad, he came out and spoke out about that video. How you feel about him coming out?
Well, the way I feel, if I was Kim Porter's father and I seen that, I could only imagine what he may have thought his own daughter went through.
Now, with these latest reports, the pieces of the puzzle seem to be coming together. Sources suggest that multiple individuals close to Diddy have either gone quiet, stepped away, or faced serious consequences. Names like French Montana, Meek Mill, Usher, and Young Miami have surfaced in online discussions about alleged attempts to keep matters under wraps through NDAs and other arrangements. The timeline of events continues to raise eyebrows, with some insiders claiming that health concerns might be only one part of the story. Others suggest that tensions within the prison environment could pose additional risks, and some former associates reportedly hold him accountable for past controversies involving figures like Biggie and Tupac. According to sources, certain inmates familiar with Diddy's history are said to have influenced his request for a transfer to a different facility. But even with that move, there is no guarantee that it will change his situation. Meanwhile, emerging reports have linked underground networks and other legal controversies to some of the circles Diddy has been associated with in the past. Some insiders claim that within these groups, certain behaviors were treated as rites of passage or part of a dangerous hierarchy. Could his current situation be a reflection of past actions or the pressures of confinement? The truth may never be fully known, but speculation continues online. Many people argue that he should face accountability for decisions affecting others' well-being, while others focus on the risks to his personal safety in the prison environment. One source reportedly said, "His inner circle will handle things if conflicts arise." What do you think? Is this the outcome anyone deserves? And considering reports about prison privileges and influence, how might these dynamics impact his health moving forward? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the next video, because the story doesn't stop here.